Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Bryan. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers have now started signing players to future contracts, and with that, we now have our first real look at the salary cap shape the team is in ahead of the 2023 new league year getting underway. If you read my post on Steelers Depot Thursday morning, you saw that I have the team just slightly over a $225 million 2023 cap number with their initial rule of 51 now established. Is that concerning as we sit here in the middle of January? No, not really, because there's going to be a ton of cap massaging forthcoming in the next 8 weeks. Some of that cap massaging should include a few players being cut. Now, while one can probably build a nice list of players who one thinks should be jettisoned this offseason, there are two who I really believe should be out the door first, and the sooner the better. First, William Jackson III should be the first player currently under contract for the 2023 season out the door. Since arriving via a trade with the Washington Commanders in early November, Jackson has barely practiced. In fact, he technically ended the 2022 season still on the team's reserve injured list. Jackson is scheduled to earn $12.75 million in 2023, and all of that can be saved against the cap if he is sent packing right away. That one move would put the Steelers well under a cap number of $225 million by more than $10 million. The only way that Jackson could stay is if he agrees to rip up his current deal and replace it with a minimum salary one. That's it. And I just can't see him doing that. Who is my second player that needs to be out the door right away? In my opinion, it needs to be cornerback Ahkello Witherspoon, who is set to earn $4 million in 2023. Witherspoon missed most of the 2022 season with a hamstring injury. He probably wishes he had missed the Steelers game against the Philadelphia Eagles with that hamstring issue as well. Witherspoon essentially stole money from the Steelers in 2022, and he can't be allowed to steal more of it in 2023. He can't play on special teams, so why hold on to him any longer, and especially at a $4 million charge? It makes zero sense. Like Jackson, the only way Witherspoon should be allowed to stay on the roster at this point is if he agrees to rip up his 2023 year and replace it with a minimum salary. I doubt that's going to happen, however. Sending Jackson and Witherspoon out the door soon would free up nearly $17 million in 2023 salary cap space prior to roster displacement. Those two aren't likely to be the only two players cut in the coming weeks, but they sure should be the first two. I will have more about the Steelers and their offseason salary cap clearing process in a post this coming weekend that you can read on SteelersDepot.com. Thank you for listening today. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with myself and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.